Hey guys, it's Ezra. Welcome back to my channel. As you can see from the title of the video below, y'all, it is my April wrap up. What did I read in April, girl? Life be lifing, but yeah, we're gonna get into that in a minute. I'm gonna do my April book wrap up, and I'm going to show you guys some things that I have been crocheting because I do like to crochet and knit, and I thought that I would, since I'm on here, I might as well show everything, you know what I'm saying? So thank y'all for clicking on this video. If you new, hello, welcome. I'm Ezra, and if you are returning, thank you so much for clicking on this video. I ask that you please, like, comment, and subscribe. What was your favorite book in the month of April, or what you do in April? Because April was giving me the business. Okay, so we're not even going. Let me like, comment, and subscribe, y'all. I'm all over the place, so I feel like I ain't did this before. But anyway, let's just get into the reads of April. In the month of April, y'all, life was life and health was healthing, and only read 3 books, y'all. Yeah, only read 3, but that's okay. It is what it is. First book I'm going to talk about is The Hunger Games. Alright, now if you ain't been, living under a rock, you know what The Hunger Games is. Have I ever seen the movie? No, but I know what it is. We volunteer as tributes, okay? So, quick rundown about this book is just, so it's in a world where you had these different districts, and in the different districts, each district is known for something, right? So every year they do this little competition or whatever, where they draw these names, and the kids gotta go, out into the rough parts, into the woods and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And the only survivor is the one who wins the Hunger Games, and the purpose of the Hunger Games is they get not to be hungry for the rest of their lives. So we follow Katniss and her sister, what was her sister's name? Prim, her sister Prim got selected or whatever, and she was like, no, you're not about to take my sister, because my sister, she ain't thugging like I'm thugging, you know what I'm saying? I'm out here in these streets, so let me go. And she volunteered as tribute, and then the games unfold and you go from there. I'm not gonna say too much because everybody know what it's about. Okay, did I like it? I did enjoy it. I seen a lot of videos where everybody was crushed with Rue. I didn't want that to happen to Rue, but whatever. So it was good. I would give it like a 4-star. 3.5. Like, it was cool. It was dandy. I did go ahead and buy the second one, so I can follow up when the mood is right. Next, we're gonna move on to I read a book with Miss Raina Swan. Hey, big raggedy girl. And her book club, I don't know if you can see it. I read, the book club pick for April was Never Say Never by Miss Tony LaRue. Miss Tony LaRue, so I read that book. I gave it 3.5 stars as well. Pick it up. It was juicy. It was all of that. So in this book, pretty much we following this couple, and it's the main female character. I think her name is Mara. Right, so Mara is suspecting that her husband is cheating or whatever, and little co-worker at work is doing the most to, like, make herself known, because she want to be the next miss, you know what I'm saying? So we follow Mara as she's navigating to pretty much find out what's going on with her husband and get him right. At the beginning, Mara, I did, y'all. I cussed Mara out. I cussed her out left and right. I did. Then as the story unfolded, Mara was trying to have a little backbone, you know what I'm saying? She was trying to pull something, but I really can't say too much about it because it's going to give away, like, all the stuff that keep you going. You just following a couple and a little friend group or whatever. Mara thinks that her husband is cheating, and she about to, confront the girl and let her know what it is. Alright? Anyway, Was it a good read? It was a good read. It was messy, drama filled, you know, something quick or whatever. So I think I gave it like 3.5 stars. I enjoyed it. So last but not least, y'all, need I say more? Mr. Cosby came through with the Razor Blade Tears by S.A. Cosby. Now y'all, I bought the book when it first came out. I know I'm late to the game, it's just been sitting there. But if I remember correctly, when I bought the book, it was in the, you know, general fiction section, and I really, give me some thriller, give me some mystery, give me some fantasy. Like, I don't really be, you know, whatever, coming for the general. All right. But anyway, he was over there and I had picked him up, and I was like, you know, I keep hearing so many good things about this book, and read it and loved it. Okay, so this book is following, you got Ike Randolph. Ike, see, he this big bag, you know what I'm saying? He was rough and tough with his afro puff. Nah. He already, you know, ex-thug, ex-convict, okay? You know, big, bad, and about that life. All right, so you got him, and then you got Buddy Lee. Buddy Lee is that, you know, that Caucasian friend who just, he wasn't really raised around a lot of black people, but he was always curious about him or whatever. And if he was cool, then he was cool. He was like that one that didn't know what to say, like what not to say. He would just say everything, and you just like, okay, Buddy Lee, like, don't say that. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, it's them two. You know, they cut from two different pieces of cloth, but their sons happen to be, you know, a gay couple or whatever. And you know, one day somebody ran up on them and boom, boom, killed them both, right? Killed them both. So Buddy Lee and Ike is like, that's some bull crap. Like, I really didn't, you know, accept my child's way of life, but I love them. You know what I'm saying? And the killer is not just about to be walking around here, you know, eating and breathing and reproducing and doing whatever while my babies is gone. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so they go out for retribution, trying to find out who did it. And when I tell you, y'all, Buddy Lee had me, oh my gosh, Buddy Lee had me rolling, y'all. Like, his character is just so hilarious for me. I get it out the mug as convict. Like, you not about to be, I'm the big bad wolf around here. Like, we not about to be, and he out, you know, handling business and all of this. And so it just goes from there. They link up, they're trying to find out who did it, and whoever did it is gonna be at the end of the day. So that book is good. I don't care if you ain't read it. I know I'm late. Go read that book. It's good. Okay, y'all, so I give that 4.5 stars. 4.5. I don't know, I don't really give out 5 stars because it's kind of like, it's really hard to bring out like emotion out of me while reading a book. Like, I can enjoy it and be like, yes, 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 but you know, I don't know. It was good though, and I'm here for Mr. Izzy, and I'm ready to read anything else that, you know, he come out with. So that's all the books that I've read in the month of April. So y'all, I don't know if I mentioned it here or not. I do, you know, crochet a little bit. I crochet a little bit. I knit a little bit. I ain't did it in a long time. But I felt the urge to like pick up the hook. Because that's the only thing, I only got crochet stuff. To pick up the hook. And, you know, do a little something, something. So I did a little something, something. This is kind of bookish. Okay, so I made some covers for the Kindle. This one is mine. I made a little, I don't have the button, y'all, but boom, my Kindle is in there. It's a little Kindle sleeve with some embellishments on it. I love it. And then I have this one in turquoise that my daughter was trying to hide, y'all know, or whatever, but I got this one. This one do got the little button on there. So cute, cutie. And then I was like, yo, let me make some physical book covers. They not finished, y'all. I'm just gonna show y'all the work in progress. The work in progress, y'all. for the physical book covers. It ain't nothing but granny squares, y'all. This big granny square. So we got this one. This is gonna be this color, and hopefully in the next video I have it, you know, put together and everything, so y'all can see what it look like. But I started this one. Only thing I gotta do is just sew the ends, put this together, y'all. And then I was just so, you know, enamored with it. Was mindless that I went and did a blue one. I'm probably gonna do more colors, but in the next video y'all should see like it put together. And this yarn is, y'all, I know I be ghetto. Your girl be ghetto. I got it in a Ziploc bag, y'all. A Ziploc, yes, Mandala Granite yarn. I got it from Walmart. So I put my stuff in this little Ziploc bag, and I keep it moving. But for those of you who do know how to crochet or whatever, it's just a granny square. You make a granny square big enough, you fold it like an envelope. If a book can fit into it, you stop. And you sew that bad boy up and you good. Anyway, y'all, so that's what I've been up to besides, you know, life stuff in the month of April. And I wanted to say thank you for hanging out with me. Like, comment, and subscribe, please. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.